So hi everyone, it's Tina at Phenomenal Beauty. So the Sydney International Spa and Beauty Expo, this is only my second time going. I went last year when it was at the old location. If you're not aware, the Sydney Darling Harbour is undergoing like a big sort of revamp there. So IMATS is normally held there, and so are a lot of the expos and that, but a lot of them are being moved to different locations. So instead of being at Darling Harbour, the Sydney Exhibition Centre is now located on Glebe Island, or for the moment on Glebe Island, or Roselle in Sydney. So I went there for the event, and it was the 22nd and the 23rd. I would have loved to go on both days, but I had like a birthday / celebration thing on the Sunday, so I went on the Saturday. It's great because, I mean, there's a ton, like literally this book is filled with what's on the stages, what's being presented and sort of stuff, but it's, as the title suggests, spa and beauty. So there's a lot of like, you know, salon equipment there. There's tons of different displays of nail polishes, beauty tools, so hair care, like I said, nail care, teeth whitening, tanning. There's lots. It was quite fascinating just doing a walk around. A lot of different people getting spray tan and stuff like that. So different brands and the like there can sort of show their wares. But it's not open to the public like IMATS is. So IMATS is the International Makeup Artist Trade Show. And it's predominantly makeup, and there's some talks and stuff like that. Whereas this one is really sort of, I suppose, keyed at the sort of business owners or people in the industry. So like I said, it's only open to people in the industry, whether you're a beautician, a salon owner, hairdresser, makeup artist and the like, employed by one, or you know, it's your own business, or your student, or open to media as well. So yeah, it's a great sort of thing, and they have presentations. So there's about 3 or 4 stages where you can go watch, you know, different brands talk, or people do demonstrations, whether it be hair thing. There's competitions going, but there's also education, which is what I really want to get into. I want to hopefully do it next year. So I really wanted to see DONNA. She's one of my favorite international makeup artists. I saw our presentation on the main stage on the Saturday. I would have loved to go on to the paid sort of education class on the Sunday, but like I said, I was busy. But I plan to do maybe one of her workshops at another time, so that's in the works. But it's a fascinating thing to go around. A lot of sort of stands give out samples. I got some free skincare from this one. It's gin dilly. There's tons of things I've never heard of. This is, I think, basically macadamia oil or skincare based, and I was like, oh, really fascinated by that. So I've got some samples. You can go try stuff. So it's a really good thing, if you can get into it, to sort of experience. And it's huge. Like IMATS, if you know the convention centre, it used to take up barely 1 hall, whereas the Spa Expo pretty much takes up, like, it was three halls. I think the last year it was 3 to 4 halls. It's huge. Like, you just walk around. Lots of space though at this new location at Glebe Island. It was a bit of a stress to try and get there and get parking and stuff, but it doesn't matter. It worked out. Photos there, so I was just going around snapping photos and stuff like that. For the first, I suppose, hour, and then I sort of had a shop around, and then I sort of watched the demonstration. So it's a fun thing. It really is a 2-day worthy event if you really want to get into trying all the different things. And you can watch people get their teeth whitened, people get their nails done. It's really funny, and they're doing proper demonstrations. People getting their skin peeled, people getting, you know, eyelash tinted or eyelash extensions. You can really see and talk about all that sort of stuff there. So it's much more fascinating, I suppose, in that end compared to IMATS. Like I said, a lot bigger, but it's not a lot of makeup. There are some makeup stands there and stalls there, and there are makeup artists there that talk, but it's a lot of different mixed sort of beauty there as well, and things to sort of see and do. So it was a great day. Whereas IMATS, you could probably do it in half a day, unless there's a keynote speaker that you want to see during the presentations. But I'm going this year. I'm hoping to go over 2 days. I'll talk more about IMATS sort of later. I'm going to do a separate sort of post on that, but check out below. I've got different sort of links to IMATS and walkthroughs that I've done. Anyway, shush, you want to see what I got, hopefully. So that was that fascinating, fun thing to do. I pretty much spent the whole day there on the Saturday. But yeah, so just randomly I was very restrained. I'm doing a huge throw out of stuff. I'm actually going to film my empties hopefully after this video, but a huge throw out of my makeup and that. So I'm clearing out a lot of stuff. I want to give stuff away, sanitize proper powder stuff away for swaps, and then brand new stuff, maybe I might sell it, I don't know. Yeah, very restrained, and I'm saving up for IMATS anyway. So I got some stuff from Model Rock. I grabbed lashes, so individual lashes, but these are the extreme triple wispy ones. I've never tried, get up close, anything quite like that. But actually at the moment I have a pair of strip lashes on finally gone back to trying strip lashes. So yes, we'll try these. I think these are just Revlon ones, Revlon Natural. I also grabbed some of their sale ones, or discontinued, I believe. These were just $1 in their bins, so I grabbed a mixed set there. And then just some short ones. My favorite individual lashes are short. I just love that you can sort of stack them and anything. Yes. So is that all? Oh yes, a couple other things. I think last year at IMATS I grabbed one of these tweezers, obviously to apply lashes and that. I've got that one in my kit and I keep forgetting to take it out, so I just grabbed one for my personal use. This was, I think, $9.95 and normally about $12 or something. I actually really like these ones. I do prefer the pointed tweezers, but I don't use the Tweezerman tweezers because they're too sharp to put anywhere near there. Just the rounded ones or any other sort of round pointed ones by other brands, but Tweezerman are just super sharp. They're just like phew. And then I just stocked up on some of my Ardell Duo Lash Glue, which I love. It's the, not Duo, what am I talking about? The Ardell Lash Grip. I love the dark adhesive one. Can you hear that? My son's giggling. My co-producer, of course, he's in the background. He's wrapped himself in a quilt, but he's got all of his sort of blocks around there. Anyway, he's being very cheeky. So the dark adhesive, so it comes out dark brown and dries dark, whereas the white one comes out, you know, white and dries clear. Anyway, so that was that. There's also a lot of sort of different brands as well. Like there's a couple of different booths in there that stock to salons, like, you know, nail and hair salons and stuff. So a lot of sort of Korean, I think Japanese, Taiwanese and Hong Kong sort of brands. And I was really restrained. I picked up a whole ton of stuff, but the good thing about that is I was sort of walking around, I keep thinking, do I really need it? No, I don't. I'm just buying it for the sake of buying. And you know, being a beauty enthusiast, what it's like. You get all excited, you're around people getting into the stuff and reading it, and I'm like, just think about it before you get it. Just keep thinking about it, and I talked myself out of it. So I need that sort of stuff. So I just grabbed a lip gloss. I thought, I'm gonna get something. So this is from Scandal, and I had like a brush and some other pieces from this range. I think it's Korean. Yeah, it's Korean. And so how sexy is that? But it's my color, so you can see it's like a mauve toned, and it's got the shimmer through it. But it's really, I think, just like a bubblegum, what I call gloss. Pretty much comes out just a pinky tinge with the shimmer, but it's great for layering. I thought this one would be great for layering, and kind of cheeky when you pull it out. Why am I saying cheeky all the time? Out of your bag. And so that was that. And the only other thing I got was some stuff from the DONNA Me stand. So I went and saw her hour-long presentation. It was funny. She's really funny. She's a great speaker. If you've ever seen her, I saw her 3 or 4 years ago at IMATS, and she actually had my video footage of that up on her website for a few years, but I don't think it's there now. So I think she closed down the school, she was saying. But she's a great speaker, and she's really good at doing the demonstration with the makeup and all that, and really good at engaging the audience. But I love the way she, I wouldn't say anti this stripe contouring, but anyway, it doesn't matter. If I get the footage up, I will. But I really want to see her contouring class sometime. Really hilarious, lovely lady, just speaker. And obviously very talented artist, eye stuff and all that, and it was, you know, really interesting to watch. Just in that hour, or really half an hour on the actual makeup, the stuff that you can actually learn. So I would love to do one of her workshops. So that was great. And I grabbed brushes of all things, but yeah, I just wanted to try it. It was good because obviously whether you get trade discount, or she actually gave us the US prices. So we got that, and I got the sculpting kit. I actually have tried something from Sienna, or Sienna, I apologise, I always get names wrong. I'll say Sienna Cosmetics. I tried I think it was a highlighting or concealing kit years ago, and I loved it. It's a beautiful shade, a really creamy texture. Really love that. And yeah, I grabbed the sculpting kit she was talking about, and you get the brush with it. This was, I believe, 55. So I believe it must have been 55 USD, but we got it for 55, something like that. So we got that. And I got 4 of her brushes again. I'm not sure what they were individually. I think this is about 40 and this might have been about 30, and so I got the cream blush, and it's synthetic and natural. So obviously for the liquid, and this is, I've got a ton of these. You know, I have a ton of these stippling brushes, but a lot of the duo fiber and stippling brushes that I have are actually just all synthetic. Where she was saying that obviously for cream or liquids, you've got the synthetic, which, you know, helps the liquids sorry, I'm getting distracted. So synthetic on top, and then the natural bristles are actually to separate the synthetic sort of fibers. But I know a lot of my so-called Duro fiber ones are actually just all synthetic. So yeah, so that's good. So that's the cream blush one. I've got a deep cleanse them as well. So I've got the powder brush, and this is super soft. I think she said real. I think she said. Whereas a lot of the ones I got like this are the goat or they're synthetic. But yeah, lovely. And how, you know, pounce it on, not swirl it around. It was just funny watching her demonstrate. If you were there and you did see it, you'll know what I was talking about. But I think it might, yeah, it might be blue squirrel or goat. And then, no, this might be goat and that's blue squirrel. I don't know. But this one is the one I really wanted to try. It's the face contour. It's the Empire face contour. And look at that. I don't have anything quite as, oh my gosh, sorry about my nail. I know I've had this in a few videos. I do apologize. I know people sort of zoom on that. You could have like everything else looking okay, but when you've got that one thing, you're like, oh, yes, it's, yeah. So for contouring, instead of doing that stripy bit, and she was so funny the way she talked about it, sort of getting it up right under the bone and just sort of under there. Not sort of how people like to pull their faces down with their contouring and their bronzing, or the like the double triple layer and all that, which is really only if you're doing maybe news presenting or something where you're going to be really washed out in the light and you need it to stay on like all day. I don't know, but yes, it's nothing quite that stocky, but thin and sort of firm. I don't know. It's actually really nice. So I got that one, and they're the DONNA Me. No, that's on me. They're called All About Me, but 2 E's. So DONNA Me, they're her brush line. And apparently this one that she, I have read about it before, that she created this one, or she released this one first. It's the Spot Concealer. Where, you know, obviously a lot of companies have these little fine tip ones now, but this is her sort of thing. Anyway, so I've got those 4 brushes, the contour kit. Actually, let's open it. I haven't opened it yet. I'll actually show you. It's no point just showing you the outer packaging. So there it is, all its lovely glory. This is the contour kit, the face sculpting one. But there it is. But you can see. So whether you got your concealing or highlighting, your contouring, and obviously you can mix it, or, you know, mix it with the other products. But great to get the right shade. So, but as you can see, there's no orange in it. And this one, the Angle Contour 38. So I don't have any brushes from this one. Oh no, I lie. I had a brush in that kit that I was talking about that I had from them. And that was actually quite good for a kit brush. Ooh, ooh, that is very lovely, lovely, nice. That is very nice. Quite weighty too. So I think I did well. Obviously I didn't need to buy anything. But yes, I did buy those, so I do look forward to trying this. I do have the Krylon. Could be wrong. There's a Krylon kit, like I've got like this as well. In my kit, I've got a kit in my kit. But yeah, so I look forward to trying this one. I'll obviously deep cleanse and see how they wash up and all that sort of stuff as well. I just did a brush haul, the artiste brushes. Recently, so I'm still editing a lot of the stuff, so it depends what I get up. I'll put that down below. But like I said, after this I'm going to film my empties sort of video, so I've got a lot of ton of stuff I'm working through, a lot of stuff that I'm throwing out, a lot of stuff that obviously keeps coming in as well. But that's that. And yeah, IMATS is the next big thing. So we're looking at what, 4 weeks away, 3 weeks away or something. I think it's the last weekend in September, or 22nd, 21st or something, around about the same time as the Expo was in August. So yeah, that's a big thing. It's going to be my 4th or my 5th year going there. I missed, yes, and my hair, it's like, yes, I think I'm going to go back to dark with a few highlights. I think it's pretty much, you know, that anyway now, so I'm going to do that. So that's random. I'm sorry, I tend to ramble, you know me, but that's that next big event. I'll be doing a separate post on that, sort of talking about the lovely IMATS, and because I do hopefully have something to tell about that later on. Anyway, take care.
This is not what we will be doing. I know you see this everywhere, and everyone's piling on 10 pounds of makeup. I can't even watch those videos. Like one of my students in Bali, we all sat together and watched them, and my heart was hurting because she was putting on 7 different layers of foundation. all about you, but most people look a little too scary with one heavy layer, let alone the second. And then she was, beating the face. I'm sure you've heard that term. Is that an American thing? Where they talk about beating the face? That's a horrifying thing. I hope we never say that to anybody. In the real world, we don't have time for 45 minutes for foundation. We really don't. 45 minutes, they expect you to completely finish hair and makeup, and maybe even start the second bottle. So this is not what we'll be doing, because I had a lot of people email saying, oh, I know how to contour and highlight. Well, you know what everyone else does? How to do it where no one knows you did it? I like to say it's very much more like, if you don't like your hair, you decide to wear a wig, maybe different color, different style, you don't want everybody to know, right? You don't leave your hair hanging half out so everyone knows you got a wig on. But when everyone's doing this contour and highlight, so it's like, people in Brooklyn can see it. It's so thick, it's just kind of silly. But it's becoming the norm what people do. So I'm the anti this.